YouTube channel. Hi, it's now the evening. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:59 p.m.
So I've been fairly quiet this afternoon and this evening. That's what having a toothache does to you. It makes you quite quiet. Right, so it's been an uneventful day. Pretty boring. My neighbour's wife knocked on the door for the parcel, and I said I'd put it on your doorstep, and she said thank you. Very nice lady she is too. The lady on the left of me, very nice couple. So she went and got a parcel. Alexa, notifications.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. Last month, you bought thinner shorts on Amazon. How many stars would you rate it from 1 to 5?
5.
Thanks. Your rating will help other customers make better choices.
Well, they were pretty good shorts, weren't they? I think they were. So, I've just taken Max out for a walk on the field around 7 o'clock-ish. I've watched the news, I've watched Richard Osman's House of Games, and I've watched Richard Osman as a presenter in Pointless. So I've watched my quiz shows before I went out, took Max out for a walk, because I love training my brain. You know, crossword puzzles, brain teasers, quiz shows, you know, it keeps you on your toes when you get to over 50. So basically, I walked Max after I watched Richard Osman's House of Games, and then I watched a show where a vet was cutting a lion's tail off. So I watched that before I went out, and I do believe it was Ben Fogle that was in that programme as well, Ben Fogle. Right, so I went out of my flat with Max, down Common Creek Wharf, round where the builders are still working, and it was fairly quiet to begin with. Then I don't know where it came from, whether it was the kids in the car park or someone shouting out of a car, "Dog! Dog!" So someone shouted "dog" loudly twice. Maybe they were referring to their dog and they'd lost it or something, I don't know. Paid no mind to it, paid no attention. Then a grey Audi, like my neighbour upstairs, drove past, belting loud music out of the stereo system. It wasn't his car, it was somebody else that had an Audi. Right, so it's all put on, you know, the usual bullying shit. I mean, someone has got an awful lot of money. So, I put a post on my YouTube channel yesterday with a picture of my mum, because I was round my mother's, and my mum is a large lady, and she was wearing a pair of jeans. I told you I hardly wear jeans, maybe a couple of times. So there were two rather large ladies with, one had a skirt on, one had a large pair of jeans, and a bob in her hair. But her hair was dark. Because don't forget, you know, I had a nice message from Anne Dragoin from Twitter saying that she'd seen my double in Liverpool, but she had dark brown hair, darker hair. So Anne Dragoin, or Androgyny, however you pronounced it, a couple of days ago tweeted me that she'd seen my double in Liverpool. Now I'm seeing my double down the street where I live, in Rochester. So these two rather large ladies walked up the path while someone was shouting "dog." Then the guy with the big black dog that I went up to once because it jumped all over my leg, and I asked him, because he watched what his dog was doing, I wasn't nasty, the dog jumped all over my leg, and the dog is quite big and heavy. And I just politely said, you know, you need to watch where your dog is going. It nearly, you know, it was all over my leg. And he did apologise. So he was on the field. And then there was a young lad with a white dog. And then a couple came on the field. Because I had an email earlier on, and the profile picture was of a curly-haired dog. And this guy said that he had got my email address from a pen pal site, and he emailed me, Crystal, this afternoon with a profile picture of a curly dog. I'm not the only one that gets bullied and trolled. I mean, you know, rich, famous people get trolled, pretty people get trolled, ugly people get trolled. You know, some people have got nothing else better to do than to make themselves feel better by putting other people down. I don't know why and how it makes them feel better, and they've got to be better than me. I like Brighton. Oh, I own 4 nightclubs in Brighton. They own 4 nightclubs in Brighton, do they? I mean, why is their life so sad that they've got an immense lies? Because if you're on a dating site, if you own 4 nightclubs, surely you could pick up somebody in one of the nightclubs. What are you doing on a dating site with all that money? It's ridiculous. It just makes me laugh. So every day, this person has got a grudge, a silly little grudge. They're like a little boy. They can't be told anything or be criticised. So every day, dig, 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 dig. So I didn't feel awful when I walked round the field. Very upset, very alone, and I'm going through the menopause, which is a really awful time. On top of this, and I've got toothache. So I came off the field and a couple walked on. He was all over his girlfriend. I'm not looking for anybody. I go out to walk the bloody dog. I don't go out looking for somebody. I'm not that desperate, to be honest. I go outside to walk Max. And as I wrote in my diary, I don't look at other people. It's other people drawing themselves attention to me by shouting stupid things and being silly. Otherwise, I don't notice anybody unless you draw attention to yourself. Because I wouldn't even notice, would I? So, I walked home, and on the corner where I live, there is a dog that goes woof when a woman with ginger hair and glasses lives, and she's older than me, she's about 80, 75 to 80, there is a dog on the corner that goes woof. So I saw that coming, so I went round the back and around the back, and I came in without being deafened by a loud woof. I mean, seriously, you really need to rethink this, because, you know, I'm trying to help other women. Women over 50 need a bit of cheering up, a bit of love and a bit of care and affection. Not a load of shit thrown at them. We feel invisible anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I've subscribed to a lady that's been talking about menopause symptoms, weird menopause symptoms, and I've got almost all of them. And one of them is I'm falling into things, bumping myself, getting bruised and feeling dizzy. Right? I haven't got time to worry about blokes. I really don't care. My father dropped dead suddenly, and I'm not worrying about other people's sad, sorry opinion of myself. I've got better things to do with my life. and what he thinks of me, because at the moment I don't really think much of you at all. Right? So I suggest the bully, you know, I've got my eyes and ears on you, and I feel sorry for you. You are so in need of medication and help from a psychiatric authority, a psychiatrist, a mental health doctor, you know, because you're sick in the head to keep on and on and on and on every day. And if you've got so much, don't tell me about it. Go and tell somebody that really gives a damn. And to anybody else, right, that is going through what I'm going through, it's hard, it's tough, and sometimes I don't want to go on. I get up every day and it's the same bloody fucking monotonous thing every fucking day. Woof, woof, woof. When the bully is the woof, aren't you, bully? You're the big dog of them all, but you're not the top dog, you're the underdog. Because you're the underdog, you're trying to make yourself the top dog by stamping all over me. Everybody else, enjoy your evening. I shall try